There's a moment I'll never forget. I was visiting a memory care community in the South Bay, and a woman named Maria sat quietly in a chair, eyes down, barely speaking to anyone. Her daughter told me she hadn't heard her mom say a full sentence in weeks. Then a music therapist started playing a gentle guitar version of Que Sera Sera. Maria's head lifted, her eyes, and then almost magically, she started singing along, word for word, a song she hadn't heard in years. Her daughter started crying. Staff paused to watch. And for a few minutes, Maria wasn't lost in dementia. She was connected, present, and herself again. Moments like this aren't rare. They happen all the time in memory care communities, adult day centers, and even in people's homes. And that's why today we're talking about one of the most powerful and underrated tools in senior care, music therapy. Hi, I'm Dale Corpus, a senior transition specialist and real estate expert based in the San Francisco Bay Area. And welcome to another episode of Sandwich Generation Solutions, powered by the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast. If you're caring for an aging parent, especially one with dementia, this episode is going to shift the way you think about communication, connection, and what's still possible for your loved one. Today, we're breaking down why music therapy works, the science behind it, and real stories that can show how deeply it can change the lives of seniors and their families. Let's dive in. Why music reaches the parts of the brain that dementia can't touch. Music is powerful because it activates parts of the brain that stay intact even as dementia progresses. Research from organizations like the Alzheimer's Association show that musical memory is stored differently than short-term memory. That's why your parent might forget what day it is, but instantly remember the lyrics to a song from 1962. For seniors with dementia, music isn't just entertainment. It can reduce anxiety, regulate mood, spark communication, trigger memories, and even improve mobility. Families often told me it was like I had my mom back for a moment, and these moments matter more than anything. Let me share a story with you about the Park family from San Jose. The Park family was really struggling. Their dad, Mr. Park, had advanced dementia and barely responded during conversations. His daughter told me, "We don't know how to reach him anymore." One day, a staff member at his memory care community played a Korean folk song he used to love. His eyes widened, he tapped his fingers, and he whispered a few words of the lyrics. For his family, that tiny whisper felt like a breakthrough because it meant he was still in there, and music was the doorway. This is why music therapy is used in many Bay Area communities, adult day centers, and PACE programs. It helps families regain connection where words fall short. Here's the simple science behind it. Music activates more regions of the brain than almost any other activity. Areas responsible for emotion, movement, long-term memory, and rhythm all work together. Even when dementia blocks other pathways, musical pathways often stay open. This is why a senior who struggles to speak can suddenly hum along, why a parent who rarely moves can sway their shoulders or tap their foot, and why music reduces agitation, especially in late afternoon, sundowning periods. Music therapy isn't about turning someone into a musician. It's about using rhythm and melody to stimulate parts of the brain that dementia hasn't closed off. So what music therapy actually looks like? Music therapy isn't just someone playing songs. Certified music therapists use structured techniques that include guided singing, rhythm cueing, hand percussion exercises, memory recall through lyrics, breathing and relaxation exercises, and personalized playlists matched to a senior's history. Some sessions are one-on-one, others are group settings where seniors interact socially through music, and in many cases it starts small, a toe tapping, a smile, a lyric whispered. Every reaction is meaningful. Families tell me they see the biggest impact when music is tied to moments of stress, like sundowning periods, bathing, or grooming times, transitions between activities, or emotional overwhelm. Music helps regulate the nervous system, lowers anxiety, and gives the brain something to hold on to. It creates calm without medication, joy without explanation, and connection without words. Here's how you can bring music therapy into your parents' care, even at home. Step one, make a personalized playlist. Start with songs from your parents' teens, 20s, or early 30s. This is the period that sparks the strongest emotional recall. Step two, use headphones only when appropriate. Some seniors feel overwhelmed by direct sound input. Step three, watch their reactions. If a song causes distress, remove it. If a song lights them up, keep it. Step four, use music intentionally. Morning routines, meal times, and quiet afternoons are great places to start. Music isn't just background noise, it can become a meaningful part of care. One more story I wanted to tell you about: the Lopez family. The Lopez family from Daly City had a mom with mid-stage dementia. She often wandered at night, pacing around the home and looking distressed. They tried everything: night lights, sensory tools, redirecting. Nothing worked. Then a music therapist asked a simple question: what music did she grow up with? They created a playlist of Filipino love songs and classic ballads from her teens. Within a week, her nighttime pacing slowed significantly. She began sitting calmly and listening before bed. Her daughter told me for the first time in months, we could breathe. That's the power of culturally specific music. It connects seniors to identity, belonging, and familiarity. If you're in the Bay Area, you'll find music therapy programs in memory care communities, senior living communities, adult day centers, and PACE programs. Dementia-specific adult day programs also include structured music sessions. If your parent still lives at home, you could also hire certified music therapists privately or ask your parent's care manager or primary doctor for recommendations. Music therapy isn't just uplifting, it's clinically effective. Quick recap of what we just covered today: music therapy reaches parts of the brain that dementia can't block. It helps seniors communicate, feel joy, and reconnect with their families. Personalized playlists are simple but powerful, and the earlier you could introduce music into your parents' care, the more impact you'll see. This has been another episode of Sandwich Generation Solutions, powered by the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast. If your loved one is considering senior living and you need to figure out what to do with their home, let's talk. Schedule a free consultation and learn more about my services at www.simplifyseniortransitions.com. DM me anytime on Instagram at soulbydale. And don't forget, you can listen to the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. If this episode helped you see dementia care in a new way, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message. I'm Dale Corpus, and I'll see you on the next episode.